for me, that was a gray, slushy day, and the guys were whining about their wet feet. So we had put together this band that had come from Selkirk Swings, and here we were. We were marching down the street, slush be dang, you know, and we were off and running, and that was exciting stuff.
Whenever Selgar would start up production, those buildings, our classrooms, would go, and they were not quiet. It was many years after we were out there that Selgar put in a higher smokestack and scrubbing things, so when you came out to your cars, they were covered in fly ash and things.
I think as I look back at that time, in today's world, I'm happy we ended up in the bunkhouses. I still remember my math class and water dripping down, hitting the corner of my desk, you know, click, click, you know, but that, I think that was providential for this college because it took rivalry and married it into oneness.
We were coming from the old Selgar campus, and I remember meeting at where the ferry docked, which is where the bridge is now. That's where the parade through town really started, was down there. The flagpole was carried then all the way from the ferry landing all the way out and across the bridge here and out to the campus.
Oh yeah, you had a sense of the community, and the other part that our job was, or at least I believe at that time it was as the Selkirk band, we would have been and we were, I believe, the strength of community, playing the Saints Go Marching In or Saints Go Marching Home or whatever you want. Of course, that became the theme song of the place, and you just pounded it out, and everybody hollered and screamed and had that exuberance, right? And again, yeah, we were excited about coming here.
And it also gave us a pioneering spirit, and that helped bring the very diverse groups, Castlegar Trail, Nelson, with all of their rivalries, and the high schools with their distinct dislike for each other. And these were the main groups of people. The college in itself is a huge piece of post-secondary education history. This building was really the flagship and a test case. If this was not successful, there would have been no other community colleges built. This was just the experiment. And to have the communities behind us and enthusiastic about having us here was a really big deal.
Did we really have a sense of all the people along the way? We knew about them, we felt them, but I think any band would, and they were there supporting us, and you felt that. It was the happening. We were moving, and it had a purpose. It was like a new phase of life again. And as that pole went up and slid down into the ground, I had a sense, I guess, of wonderment. And even then I wondered, what next? You know, now what's going to happen?
Well, it was like coming to a palace, actually. There were still parts of the building that weren't quite finished, but I mean, you can see the structure, all the concrete and stuff, but we were very excited about the image that the architect had sold to the steering committees and the people involved in having the place built. It was a very big deal for us to unify ourselves and to really solidify a sense of being Selkirk College students. And so I think some of that would have still been there. Brand new building, brand new start, brand new traditions, and bringing communities together. All of that would have still been there, but I don't think with quite as much force as for those of us who saw ourselves as the pioneers that survived Selgar.
Without Selgar, I'm not quite sure where this college would have been. But what they did for this college was nothing short of phenomenal. They helped the base of this place to be established. Pretty awesome stuff.